YouTube, what is up tonight? I have a glimmer of hope. New TSM's first ALGS game day. Kind of a downer of a title. But let's see how TSM is doing without Imperial Hal.
As zone starts to close.
So who is IGL right now? I don't even know. I haven't been keeping up with. There's so many changes after the last split. So
the team might try climbing on down a roof later. One guy back here in the ping. 90 on the sky.
I broke bottom door again. Can you get bottom door again, Evan?
Yep. They're just gonna keep breaking it, bro.
okay, I'm listening to the comms right now. Not really getting a sense that there is or is not an IGL, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, it just seems like everything's pretty flat right now. Which for some teams that works.
I'm not worried at the door right now, bro.
I'm not convinced in Apex if that's a good or a bad thing. It's probably a bad thing because, like for example, and this was way back in the day, right? On my invite team, we had teams of 6, and even with 6, I felt like the comms would get too hot if there was multiple voices in charge, especially of mid. Like for example, if we played mid, there'd be like 3 or 4 people going mid. I would be effectively in charge, and then I would delegate like the other spot or the other 2 spots to other people. And so I'd be in charge of like maybe 2 or 4 people at any given moment in time, specifically on the calls. So on those mid calls, on those mid teams, I never wanted things to get too hot, and I didn't want wires to get crossed. And there was never any questions about who was the IGL. Right now, I'm not getting a sense that there is an IGL. I see this feels kind of like we're in ranked, and we're just kind of like really good players and just trying to feel it out.
Look at zone.
But again, not necessarily a bad thing. That might be what they're going for right now.
We can walk market for free right now.
Okay, first thing I will say, if Verholst if he's trying to be IGL, the first thing that I would do is change his language. Okay? Can we is not in an IGL's vocabulary. You got to take that out of your vocabulary immediately if you want to be IGL on a team like this. Can we is not. You're going to say we are going. Let's go. Because can we is so passive. Like we're going here now. That's what you're saying.
I'm walking up.
I gotta lose the box zone.
You swing left here, Zap. We can.
Left top. Alright.
Yep.
No, I'm in.
I'm with you. I'm in the market.
Crack one.
There are two teams working.
But Evan's gun skill is on another. I mean, Verholst's gun skill is, he's got to be top 5.
Yep.
I can't think of 5 players who are above him in terms of gun skill. I can think of a few players who I've seen who are at the same level, but in terms of gun skill, there's, I mean, that list is a pretty short list. It's incredible.
They're walking out.
I love this play from TSM. Box these guys out.
Hold it.
Mark it.
Unreal. Looking. 90 and 1 flash.
Insane.
I'm resing. I'm just trying it.
You got it.
I have wall, Jordan.
It's 11 right now. You guys need to get that done.
I'm walling forward. I'll be close. Go left, play left here. I'm about to tell you.
Okay, so real quick, I just want to touch on this real quick because I think this is a really big key. If you want to be IGL, I would say first thing Verholst is like, do not ever say can we. It's we are going, and it's not to be like mean or anything like that. Like you're not doing it to be mean. And I've said this in other videos. Like you want to say it like that because if you're IGL, you take responsibility for the positives and also the negatives. If your team fails, that's on your shoulders. If your team succeeds, that's on your shoulders. So if you're taking and making the decisions for the team, you're effectively protecting them from themselves. Okay, so when things are really stressful in high stress situations, when there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of things on the line, your IGL, you make the call because you want to be responsible. If you want to be responsible for those decisions, then you make that call and you protect your teammates as an IGL, good or bad. Let's go to game 2.
Look at my walk up here. It's kind of trash though. Yeah, but is he like by himself over there? Like, we have to wall out ahead of these teams below us.
There's a team on the bottom left playing.
Yeah,
What do you guys want to do?
We just wall.
Yeah, see, like, you can tell. I don't know who's IGL right now. But again, like, what are we trying to do? There should be a plan, right? Like, for example, in my teams, when we would get to certain situations, and again, it's a lot different because there's so many variables in Apex. But when we would get to certain situations, I would drill us so hard that there was never any questions as to what we're gonna do. Okay, like if we have, for example, on Donner, if we take Tank House, and even if it's just the two of us, I have a sniper and myself a heavy, and we swap guns. With 2 people at the invite level, he and I can hold that position. My sniper Jake and I can hold that position for at least 2 to 3 minutes, which sounds crazy, and it's hard to put it in perspective, but in a 20-minute half, that is a long time. And so for that reason, if I say, get on mid now in a match, which I would do all of the time, or take Susie, or take Snipe House, or take Church, there are no questions. And if I mess up the call, excuse me, then it is on me. I'm the person who made the decision because I'm the person who screwed up. I made the bad call. But we need to have a game plan right now. There's 7 squads left. You guys are in a winnable position. What's the plan?
And go out right here, like wall.
Can we scan over here? Can we scan over
Yeah,
here?
I'm scanning it. 1 second.
Maybe we can slide to this ledge on the right, and we can walk in wall far back.
Oh my gosh, I watched this from SSG's point of view.
Just play for KP maybe.
SSG, I think, is the team that comes around this rock.
We can slide to the right here, like.
Now maybe.
No.
We can.
No. Now, hindsight's 2020. The drop down play, not the play. I love this position. Stay up here as long as you can. Dropping to that low ground, never, ever is the play unless you're playing for 3rd or 4th place, right? If you want to rat out and let the other teams kill themselves to try to get into 3rd or 4th place, fine, drop low. But if you want to try to win this game, you need to take the high position to the right, or you need to swing left and go on that. If I can get my right over here, I don't know if this is going to pick it up. You need to go right here and smoke out and wall out. Where you're at right now, you can't stay there for long, and dropping down below is absolute death.
I'm gonna put a Q under so they can't shoot us.
We're going there right now. Right there, peeking.
Yeah.
This is
I'm down,
SSG.
it's all you. Don't have knock.
Oof, tough one. And again, hindsight 2020, I would say maybe to save that game, bang alt left, smoke left, wall left, and then try to get into that underneath spot. Let's go to game 3. Not terrible, but just, excuse me, if you're IGL, don't want to see any passive language. You're taking the responsibility, good or bad, and that's what it means to be IGL. If this thing goes down south, okay, and if it goes downhill, that's on your shoulders. If you win, that's your call. And you know what? It's not even your win, it's the team's win if you guys do it at that point. You understand me? So, really tough there, tough spot, but not an unwinnable position, just kind of indecisive. And in those stressful situations, you want one person, in my opinion, one person making calls, good or bad, and you just live with it. So So we got game 3 is tough. What happens here? I don't know.
Right here, right.
Peeking top.
They're playing. Ooh, not a bad spot.
I'm batting.
Ooh, but they have to take
Nice.
this position. This is
We need to
tricky.
kill this. We need to kill this. We have to kill this. We have to kill this.
That's right.
Yes, yes. Break fences and we go. And then back. Wait,
I can't see anything. I'm sliding forward. In a second.
I cracked one.
I'm walling in. I'm batting. I'm popping cells.
Crack, what's one?
Okay, I'm walking up. We got out through smoke.
I love this. This is a good take here. Ooh, zappy poo. Why you?
Right here, right.
Okay.
Peeking top.
Okay.
I'm peeking offside.
Yeah. Here's a good. Okay. These are just minor little details, right? And I think if TSM has more time to drill as a team without Hal, they'll be able to work through this. But like, there you need to be on the same page. So like, if you wall down the middle of this building and the intent is to take the left side, then everybody needs to go left side. If you want to do a split, you probably wouldn't wall inside. If you want to do a split, you probably wall like the right side, outside, and try to do like a 2-1. But this call here to take this building, it's such a hard take. You're probably splitting the building with the wall, and everybody needs to go on the same exact side. We had some miscommunication there, and it looks like it costed them there. But not a terrible play, just because. Look, I mean, this was a really hard take. There's Watson fences. They got a gen there. It's almost impossible. So not really much to take off there, except for maybe just, and again, I'm nitpicking, but maybe just be on the same page with your pushes there. Let's look at this game 4 here.
You go for left here, I feel like.
We have to go left, you're right. What can we play for?
We're safe in the left here, barely.
We might have to kill this team on the right, guys.
See that right there? I'm walking up and taking
We
space.
might have to kill right side.
I have little 9%.
Now you
Still in the
can
Rockets.
kind of hear it, like nobody's sure. It just sounds like nobody's really sure who the IGL is. I'm not sure what's better, but all the teams that I've played on competitively, at least at the invite level, way back in the day, that was never a problem because I was on the team. So like there's always like somebody who's wanting to have a decision. I've been on teams. One team was crazy where everybody wanted to have input, and we actually were pretty dominant. Also very volatile. There was one game in particular where these two brothers, they played together, and they were younger. So, anyways, they got into a fight in a match. And they both went AFK. But right now, again, it just seems like there's not really anybody who wants to IGL or has been chosen as an IGL. And you just kind of have that passive language where we could do this maybe, or we could go over here. We want to be able to formulate a plan. There's 16 squads left. We're getting near the end of the game. What's the plan? What position are we going to be taking? We have a composition that could play edge or could play zone. Let's find a building maybe. Let's try to establish where the other teams are so we could find it. Like, have we scanned a beacon earlier on? If we have, let's try to find a spot that we could play in. Or maybe we play edge and try to kill one of the teams on the edge. Play the rap versus rap game. So we're in a good spot here, but I just don't feel like there's a real plan after this. We got to this spot. Now what? Now where are we going? What's the next play? Not really getting a feel for it right now.
Still on the rock right there.
Team cannon.
We tried 3-1-1, right?
They're on there. He's holding the rock.
Look here.
Are we safe on that rock? We're not safe here, guys. We need
Move
to know
down,
what we're
move
doing.
up, move here, right here.
Yeah, walking left. I'm walking left.
We see the ball
We're
there.
not safe here, guys. We need to.
I'm walling forward. here. I'm on the left. Crack, bang. I'm walking up right.
Yeah, well played.
The bang is still holding that rock. Keep it
Their
over
whole
there.
is just on a different level with the gun skill. He's at that top tier, S
You get to me,
tier.
Gordon? Bang,
is
50 flash. He's
ridiculous to
one over
even-
here.
I mean, he's on controller. That looks like a mouse and key.
I'm batting.
Get a shield
I
swap.
just got a gold knock.
Can he get a heal?
He's wrapping you guys. Watch out.
Oof.
They're wrapping.
Full kill.
Wrap the bridge name.
See, again, what's the plan? Like, you guys had a really good position. You know that the ring's going to swing. It might go your way. It might not. Regardless, it's kind of irrelevant. So you're in a really good spot. Now you've worked your way down trying to... Like, what's the play? Like, we're trying to grief out teams that are also playing edge, or like, you know, I not really understanding what the play is here. I'd like to see them be assertive. Like, are you going to take these guys? If you're going to take them, let's get a bang ult down. Let's get a wall down. Let's get a bloodhound ult. Smoke, push these guys and just wipe them off the map. And if they wipe you off the map, that's it. But right now, we're kind of playing, not really sure. Are we going to push? Are we not going to push? Are we going to go zone? Are we not going to go zone? Just kind of indecisive. Not terrible. Obviously, these guys are amazing players and high level. Just not really indecisive. Again, you want to push these guys, just push them and live with your decision.
Don't tap the rock.
Now, but see, now you're in a position where you can't push them. So
Not in here. 1 HP.
you might die off this.
They're ulted.
Are they ulted? Bang ult. The bloodhound ulted. You heard it. Unwinnable. I mean, you can't win that position. It's impossible there. Let's skip forward. Game 5. Okay.
I think we like take that spot, bro.
Let's go.
Okay. 14 squads left. We're in a really good spot. We're in zone.
Just scan it.
We don't know where
Just one guy.
where it's going to
Really
swing.
take that spot and like kill all those teams walking in, bro.
We could just stay here though. We could just stay right here.
I think we should.
Okay.
Just stand.
I just used it. 11.
Could just stay right there. Just stay put.
I'm back.
Okay.
Might need to
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, you're on the low ground, but you have catalyst. You can kind of hold a house. You have scans. You probably have bang ult and smokes. You can hold this position. You might get edged out on the next pull, but with 14 squads left, this isn't a bad spot to be. There's no reason to try to take the high ground here, especially on this zone pull with 2, maybe even 3 teams waiting for you on the other side. There could be a team on the right-hand rocks. There could be a team down low to the left, and there could be a team down low in the river playing on the low ground. Right? You do not want to push this spot. This is death. With 14 squads left, I can guarantee you if you push this right now without ulting a wall or an evac tower, you will die to this.
Good.
Just stay here.
It's so hard. Like they're not full
They're
fighting.
not fighting, bro.
Yeah, okay,
They're
good.
not fighting because they don't have to.
We go up on this next one, man. Like,
Yep.
We gotta make sure no one walks out a tunnel on us.
Just stay right here.
It sells now.
It does.
I slam us. Listen for a fight if we. I heard on this side. Yep.
Just one team.
We can probably look for now. We can probably look for now. The wall. They can't look at us. Can we try to look for Jordan?
Yeah, we should go north southwest, I think, bro. Yeah, I'm going. I think we all go.
We gotta scan this side.
I disagree with this one, but I'm not a
With
pro.
you, Zap.
I'm waiting to open door.
If it were me, I would wait.
Ready? I'm scanning open door. Open door.
2 left.
There's one team to
Watch
the
out,
right.
kill us,
Oh my god, dude, that is ridiculous. That is just insane from Verhulst to get that one clip right there at that distance.
Play slow. Yep.
How are we dying?
We can go back to the building, Zap.
See, I knew it. There was a team to the left. See, that is. And here's my issue with that. I knew ahead of time they died, but just based on the zone and how many teams were left, like I knew there was going to be a team to the right, team to the left, team probably down below. There was a team to the right. There was a team. The Verhulst one clipped that guy, but again, you don't know where the ring is going to pull. You can try to guess, and yeah, that's good. But with this many teams left, I would argue that you would be better off staying put and waiting for the ring to dictate how you should make that decision. See, here we kind of got a little antsy. Maybe there's a little bit of lack of confidence. That's okay. But there, especially with Catalyst, you got smokes, you got bang ult, you got a bloodhound ult. Just sit in that building, wait for the ring pull. You got 14 squads left. It's already been a tough day. Just sit there. That's a tough one. Tough one to go down. And I've played so many games on Storm Point, and that is the one part of the map that I absolutely hate. So I feel for them there, and that's also why that's dictating a lot of my decisions here, because honestly, I'm like, I don't want them to go through that because I've died through that so many freaking times. Okay, game 6. Here we go.
Can you just smoke our back?
I think we gotta peek this.
I can't. He needs smoker. He needs smoker for me.
I can't.
I got ran on.
Smoke
I'm in.
You just gotta run, you gotta run, Zach.
Yep.
I see that. No,
Weapon all
fucking
pixel.
audio, just they're in the thing. We can peek this. Look for them peek us. They might peek us. Put a Q down. Put a Q down. You got broken.
Yeah, they might.
Yep.
I don't have any smokes.
You gotta peek the middle too.
They have red on the left in the mid.
They're fighting checkpoint side, by the way.
Maybe we third that?
I love this. I mean, they're in a great spot. You know,
know
now
wall.
now we
You
have
can get- I
we've
can
just
wall back up
committed
them if we
to
lose
just
our
playing
spot.
zone. Let's see if we can just be patient and hold this position. We
That was
have
done.
we have an evac. You know, we got
still in there.
cat, we got
Barely.
wall, we got smokes, we got bang ult, we got a bloodhound
Alright,
ult, scans. We can sit here.
Our kills, but we need to make
This is a
team work, guys.
superior
The team on high, the team
position.
below them, by the way.
You can hold both sides unless you get just absolutely
Full team
just
arm.
mated and
Just,
you know.
you might have to wall our back up.
This is a
Anything
winnable
else on or not?
position.
No.
I dropped the one already. You grabbed it.
Okay.
Shoot this guy on height. Shoot this guy on height. 3, 2, 1. 65.
No problem. We just can't let the team walk upon us, boys.
Yep.
They can play out left here too.
Everyone
Jordan.
watch that.
I have both my Qs on north side, by the way. I have both Qs north side.
They're chilling. Every team is checkpoint
They're
side.
thirsting them.
They all had to slide down to us. We all need to triple watch this and get the kills.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Triple watch of what?
He's gonna peek this height.
What are we triple? Are you
Stand outside
triple
of the
watching
doors. That's when you
the
shot in the back.
the edge team?
Yeah, fine.
I have to wall our back up
Okay.
or something at some point.
No,
We
no.
might get.
We should be fine.
If they want to walk in the bunker, it's fine, but we
Team
just
has
we
to-
play
the
ours
team
and kill them
has
if
to-
they
the
walk
team
in.
might force us out, and they have to play.
There's gonna be a team low ground, I think.
Okay, I like that team evacing. There's no other option. So they're gonna try to ape a team here off the top ground. They're just gonna fly in and try to kill somebody,
Look, checkpoint side, guys.
or it's a distraction.
Looking.
Nope, they're flying in
Team's
right
not going
now.
back anymore. They walled through the fucking divot.
They're smoking up. They're smoking up. Yep. I can't see. I can't see. We have to play inside here.
Use your sound. You can hear them.
Yep.
Scan.
They're two.
Scan
Scan
them.
from checkpoint. Scan from checkpoint.
Should have been scanned already.
Let's game 7. 3. We're not with you, Jordan. Game 2. Flip it.
I didn't stun them at all. They're on our left.
Can we shot left? Can we shot left?
Perfect.
No, no, full
Don't-
team, full team, go.
Yeah, man.
They have to move. They have to move. Get ready for them to move.
Yep.
This is
Put 'em
getting
top.
crazy. This is Apex right here, baby.
The fight on the right. The fight on the right. Can we third party right, maybe? In front of me, down guy.
Oh, he got him. He got him. Someone else got him.
I can wall. We can kill right, maybe. You
No, no,
wanna
no,
kill
no,
right?
no, no, no.
Skin one.
Okay, all right.
Skinning.
Kill us. Kill us. Kill
Full,
us.
full kill these guys. Playing in the knock.
I can't see him. I can't see him. Nice.
That was pretty good. I like that. These guys are so good.
Can we get back?
I was a
Yep.
little bit worried about that. Dude,
I almost killed
Verhos
one
is
right there. Keep the right there for me.
ridiculous, dude. He shouldn't have
Looking,
been able
looking.
to even get close to killing that
One's
guy.
dead. One's dead. Finish that. Finish that.
And the other, his teammate's already really close to being dead. How does Jordan go down there? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm letting him.
I love that he's playing
Yeah.
this little heady right here. Perfect.
No, don't go res. Do not go res.
Can we kill this duo? Can we kill this duo?
The guy on the right.
Can we kill this duo, Evan?
Yeah, I'm looking for it. Going for it now. Yep. Kill us, kill
Insane
us.
swap.
Go left. Go left. Go left. Go left. Go left.
Love the call. Love the call. Full kill.
He's weak.
Swap. Oh my gosh! Woo! That was the best game that I've seen.
No team is reading that.
And yeah, it was really great to watch TSM. I haven't really seen them play, and I am a fan of Verhulst. I think he's one of the best fraggers that the game has. Some of the shots he's able to hit and plays he's able to pull off. There's nobody else in the game who's able to do that. I think there's just that tier, that S tier where you got the top tippity top players, and he is definitely one of those players. In terms of team dynamics, I've kind of already touched on it. The first thing that I would say is that if someone is going to try to be IGL, then we need to have very assertive language, and I just didn't get that feel from watching TSM without Imperial Hal. They're going to need to have someone who wants to take the responsibility of the wins and the losses, because that's what it means to be a leader in an IGL. If you want to be IGL, then you need to take responsibility for the wins and the losses, specifically the losses. And in high-stress situations, you want one voice, in my opinion. You want one person making those calls in high-stress situations. And that is because you want to be able to protect your teammates, right? If you go in a 1vx or a 3vx situation, okay, and you're in some final somewhere and it's a really stressful situation, you want to be able to say that my teammate, my buddy, my friend, my roommate, whatever, they didn't make the bad call. I made the bad call. I'm the reason why that we lost. You don't want to have your teammates be able to say that, okay? You don't want to have them go, well, I screwed up this play, or, whatever the heck. You want to have them say, well, so-and-so made the call, we went in, and then we screwed up. And then you got to take responsibility, whoever that IGL is. Now, obviously, if you're IGL, you make the right call, then, you share the success with everybody. But that's the one thing. I think that big takeaway is that there's just not enough decision-making going on, and we're not sticking to a game plan right now from a TSM perspective. Are we going to be edge? Are we going to be zone? What's the game plan here? We got to commit to it, and I think some of that will come with time. But the big thing is, again, got to make sure that it's not a can we, it's we are doing this, and we're doing it now. So, anyways, I really enjoyed watching Verhulst play. It's always a pleasure to watch any of the TSM guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night, good morning, good evening. Peace out. What in the heck? Yo, you are still here? I can't even believe it. I got so much stuff going on. But I just love doing these videos. And it looks like you love watching me do these videos. So, for that, I'm going to leave you with a quote. And for some reason, I'm going through a weird author tip again. This is from Ralph Waldo Emerson. He says, "What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you."